Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to rock? This is how the song starts. Ready to rock? Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to rock? Come on! Ready to rock? Come on! Ready to rock? Come on! Ready to rock? Making it up. They never know. 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 Sign another shot and pass it off to one more person that is not me, so I can get a glimpse of your celebrity. Another friend take anything at all, isn't quite as he was. Now is it just not quite the same as he was? Thinking it was love. Now it's back to like prior to you. Take another life and send it off to somebody else. I've been like you were too many damn times. I know, yeah. Make another silence, another awkward phrase that makes you miles away. Like anyway, so another minute. I'll give you just one more second, 'cause I'm not yet who I wanted to be, but I'm changing soon. Another minute, and I've changed my mind. I've changed mine. Another change or two from you. Sign another shot and pass it off to one more person that is not me, so I can get a glimpse of your celebrity. It's easier to think you're mine than to actually make it so, but I'm a little less than satisfied alone. Wasting time, wasting mine, wasting never crossed your mind. No, I should have been ahead by till it comes for you. Another minute, I'll give you just one more second, 'cause I'm not yet who I wanted to be, but I'm changing soon. Another minute, and I've changed my mind. I've changed mine. Another change or two from you. Thank you. Thank you very much. It reminds us of the circus a little bit, and I think you'll enjoy a little
Circus.
Little circuit.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Please turn off your cell phones and papers in the audience.
Hello?
Put up to the mic.
Joseph? Yeah, we're in the concert now. Yeah, I'm on stage.
Incredibly, this is not planned.
I'm getting a call. PJ's calling me. That's funny. Yeah, anyways, yeah, you should, are you gonna come? Yeah, you're probably not gonna make it if you haven't left yet. There's only 5 songs left.
Put up the mic. Put up the mic. Let's hear Jeff.
Okay, I have to go though, because I'm doing this right now. He's writing a okay, doesn't make any sense. I'll see you later though. Okay, goodbye. Alright. The top is off.
Rock
The top
band,
is
ladies and
off.
gentlemen.
We're off to Tally Hall, off in the mini mall. Come again, we're off to Tally Hall, off in the mini mall. Come again, we're off to Tally Hall. Off in the mini mall, come again, we're off to Tally Hall. Off in the mini mall, come again.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Blind Pig, Quack Media, Detour Magazine, and Tally Hall are proud to welcome to the stage tonight's host, Mr. Ryan Scott.
Sometimes I like to walk outside in the rain. I like the way it feels upon my brain. The rain. One day, my family and I went away for a little while. When we came back, the garage was flooded. The rain had come inside. There was a lot of water. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Mr. Moon?
Yeah.
Tell us about the sky.
The sky, deep and dark and blue, very high.
Many people think that's where you go when you die.
What do you think?
See all these stars? When you die, you become a star.
You're a star. You're a star. You're a star. You're a star. You're a star. Yes, you are. You're a star. Yes, you are. You're a star. Yes, you are.
Hello?
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 Who?
Hello?
Hey, hi.
Well?
Hello?
Hello?
Who?
Hello?
You're Kate? Is that you? I'm calling from Tally Hall. I want to know if you want to be in one of our songs.
Okay, I don't mean to be harsh, but lame. Hello?
Hey, Kate, hi. What's up?
I'm so tired. I could stay here all day.
I'll come to your house if you want.
You will?
I can come, like, right now if you
Now?
want, even.
No, I'm not interested.
First,
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love she wanted you to wait? Well, let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short mini skirt. I just got on stage, dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in her ear, "Come to the picture booth so I can ask you some questions, see if you're 100 proof." I asked her name, she said blah blah blah. She had 9-10 pants
and a very big bra.
I took a couple of flicks and she was enthused. I said, "How do you like the show?" She said, "I was very amused." I started throwing bass, she started throwing back mid-range. But when I sprung the question, she acted kinda strange. Then when I asked, "Do you have a man?" she tried to pretend. She said, "No, I don't, I only have a friend." Come on!
Oh baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend.
So I took blah blah's word for it at this time. I thought having a friend couldn't be no crime. Cause I got friends, and that's a fact. Like Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. But forget about that, let's go into the story about a girl named blah 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 that adored me. So we started talking, getting familiar, spending a lot of time so that we could build a relationship or some understanding how it's gonna be in the future. We was planning, everything sounded so dandy and sweet. I had no idea I was in for a treat. After this was established, everything was cool. The tour was over and she went back to school. I called every day to see how she was doing. Every time I called, it seemed that something was brewing. I called on my dime, picked up and called again. Hey yo, who was that? Oh, he's just a friend. Oh no.
Oh baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend.
Damn girl, what you want from me? I'll give you anything. You want any kind of subscription to a magazine? I'll give you a potato? Mask of some sort. I love you. So I came to her college on a surprise visit to see my girl that was so exquisite. It was a school day. I knew she was there. The first semester of the school year. I went to the gate to ask where was her dorm. This guy made me fill out a visitor's form. So I did, and I was on my way to see my baby girl, I was happy to say. I rolled up to her dormitory. Yo, could you tell me where is door 3? He told me where it was, and for the moment I didn't know that I was in for such an event. I went to her room, I opened the door. Oh snap! Guess what I saw? A fella tongue kissing my girl in the mouth. I was so in shock, my heart went down south. Please listen to the message that I said. Don't ever talk to a girl who says she just has a friend.
Oh baby, you got what I
I need, do-ah. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh baby,
girl.
I am a sea cucumber waiting to float across the sea. But me, I'll never touch the clouds or stand out of the crowd. I can't break out, I'm bound by gravity. We all are sea cucumbers stuck in cucumber society. Cause we turn out just like our foes. We laugh at the same jokes. We have our hopes but we live patiently. Go on, laughing again. Go on, living is planned. Go on, cucumber man. Maybe I am in the way of calling. It's just very well done. I see signs and I ignore them. Now it's divine, circular decline. What's the line? Carefully remark, everything is better when you're learning. You were in the dark, I was in the dark. Everything makes keep on turning. It's just you and me, divine, circular design. Points along the line. You and me, all of it all. You turn away and around. I've been coming down. I've been coming down. You turn away and around. I've been coming down. I've been coming down. Turn away and around. I've been coming down. Sitting in a bedroom I built inside a cave. She's waiting for the darkness when she leaves her room and makes her way to me. 'Cause it's getting to the time that she will need to feed. And I am the willing victim of a cannibal. She rips out my bones just like I'm an animal. And right when I'm feeling like my blood is drained, she calls it a game. But the wound that she leaves is unmistakable. And I'm not the only one that she has come to see. Dig up the skeletons of men who thought that they would be the one like me. And I have another shot to make her believe. But for now, I am the willing victim of a cannibal. She rips out my bones just like I'm an animal. And right when I'm feeling like my blood is drained, she calls it a game. But the wound that she leaves is unmistakable. Hiding in corners disguised, sucking the glimmer right out of your eyes. Because she is supernatural and I don't know much about her, but I know she is eating my inside. I am the willing victim of a cannibal. unmistakable.
Chosen appointment to be who you are. I have been sitting and waiting and hoping apart. You are in sight, in the air, in the night, in the airplane. I am a light in a city your flight overcame. How is it all of the people can know who you are? Off in the distance, emitting a glow in the dark. I see you not too far. Maybe there's something to being the one that you are. Holding the thoughts in as you pull away in your car. And I get to thinking a little too often, and all that I want is a little aloft. And maybe it's all too much thinking and not enough heart. How is it all of the people can know who you are? Off in the distance, emitting a glow in the dark. All of it's special and all of it very bizarre. How is it all of the people can know who you are? You try not too hard. Armed to the teeth, you will sit at the fireside. We are the ones that have chosen the other side. It was easy to see you were ready to be, and it all falls down. You rose up and rode away underground. Distance, waiting to go in the dark. I see you not too far. We live in the service of the King, almighty in control of everything. As the Queen decides who lives and dies tonight, we will sing. Love was never more than simple. Easiest thing. Our mission is to slay the sacred beast, who has come to claim our innocence at least. And though those that went before us won't return for the feast, we'll be riding high and swinging.
all we know that we are dying for our lives, wanting for naught and no surprise. So there will need to be a war for love, fight in spite of death above, biting the hand that feeds its own demise. We thought we had found a separate peace, thought all our pain had finally been released. But as long as it's alive, we'll never rest in one piece. Meanwhile, may it join in whispering. Most of all, it knows its only truth is made of lies, wanting for aught and otherwise. So there will need to be a compromise, easier to close our eyes, seeing the other sides of our disguise. We thought love was only nice or mean, perhaps it's something vaguely in between. So while neighbors fight to paint their yards the best shades of green, we'll be in the garden growing. You hang around for a living, somewhere between all the land and the sky, being by never forgiven. Nobody knows you and neither do I. Birds may believe at a distance you wear a grin and keep perfectly still, driven away with persistence. I wonder if they have wondered or will ever wonder, ever wonder. Farmer Jim Jones, when he's all alone, he may imagine you heard and he knew he would know what you might know. You wonder whether he wonders if you ever wonder, ever wonder. Oh, Scarecrow, maybe the wind knows whether you wonder who's calling your name. Shame how nobody knows you. Maybe wonders if you are to blame. Mother Earth's love whispered to you, and it wasn't my feel is a feeling, and feeling is real. All of you here are my baby, but you wouldn't know how to fathom or feel when the wind blows. The wind knows, the wind knows. Oh, Scarecrow, maybe the wind knows whether you wonder who's calling your name. Shame how nobody knows you. Maybe wonders if you are to blame. Saving the grain of your golden domain without even reasoning why. The crew seems to know where you need them to go, creating a spark in their minds so they circle and fly. 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 Fly.
showed me that I was a gentleman. Wait for the girl to blossom into colors that grow where you can. Whispered leaves on swaying trees and mysteries suggest summer nights of endless light, remembering the black, the white and best. Thoughts of green and breezes mean I'm growing from a stem. Finding dirt on our t-shirts, you'll move a little closer, but the moving isn't over, and it's them and you and me, stringing electricity, wanting more than wishing for the past. Feelings overflow, keeping on when no one knows. Mostly it's moving too fast. Midnight air is unprepared for thoughts we would condemn. Missing love and stars above. In any other weather we would try to stay together, but it's them and you and me, stringing electricity, wanting more than wishing for the past. Feelings overflow, keeping on when no one knows. Mostly it's moving too fast. Finding ourselves digitally. Losing ourselves digitally, we search for everything that's them and you and me, stringing electricity, wanting more than falling for the trap. Feelings overflow, keeping on when no one knows. Mostly it's moving too quickly, approving the gap. Can't they take it? Should be stronger. Books abandoned, breathe the water. Mind distracted, sons and daughters out for slaughter. Turn the lights off. Bet you got a bone to pick with me. Bet you got a bone to pick with me. Bet you got a bone to pick with me. Bet you got a bone to pick with me. Don't you like it? I know I do. How about you? What do these things hang patterns, hypnotizing, terrorizing.
Stone in glass, everything balancing. Every saint has a sin. Won't it last? Resident, present, I don't even want to ask. Oh, the open road, diamond, I don't know. Time is off, it's anything happening out in the brush. light. Time is past, everything interesting. Is it me? Is it me? Stone in glass, give me a reason. It ought to be easy to last. Oh, the open road, time and I don't know. The time is off, it's anything happening out in the brush light. Oh, the open sea, the stone in the sunlight is falling. Leave a note bottled up for me to find. I can see anything out in the brush light. Give me a reason to write. Give me a reason to write.
From this town, follow closely ahead. Prepare to exist by the living and dead. So slow out, too kind or too wary if it's too at ease. Past all the buried impressions of them, sullen drawn eyes and expressions demand. Continue to mirrors are broken to sing and be heard. Through when it seems all the senses are lost to observe. So the power we are, trapped in active power, in the fate of the stars. No, not one who we are, no control, pumping hot blood and press money, not by control, mind and start. Silence is never around. Ignored and forgotten, the past may continue to breathe. Fear not harassed by this desolate friend, whose patience revealed when time comes to send. With the stare at a hole in the world comes at last to be high. Above all the dark wasting clouds that keep guard of the sky. So the power we are, Step onto the Ferris wheel, round for day and night, lost in what's forevermore, complacent in its reasons for. Give and take and sleep and wake and pray for day and night to come again. We see this certainty in what we feel and what we've heard. Again we see this certainty and expectations all the same for now. We ought to leave a light on underneath the moon, sitting in the sight of every eye. I believe in you. Open your window, look out and see me. Slow though I'm coming, a long way to be. An accidental item, such as I am, mother's only son. Ever is the light on, ever meant to run? Cold out, you're outside, I'm waiting to see. Glow in the snow, coming closer to me. Tonight I'm arriving, alive and light. The left and the right integrate in the night. And I want to be light. You are the one, right? I want to see eyes. Better when the light comes in the night. I'm opening the door, hoping to be right. It's open every night, so what you waiting for? Open your window, look out and see me. Slow though I'm coming, a long way to free. Tonight I'm arriving, alive and light. The left and the right integrate in the night. And I want to be light. You are the one, right? I want to see eyes. Tonight I'm arriving, alive and light. The left and the right integrate in the night. And I want to be light. You are the one, right? I want to see eyes.
She's fine. She's okay. She's totally fine. Are you sure? Dude, don't even worry about it. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I promise you're all wonderfully good friends, but I'm gonna be here for a while. I'll make sure she. Thank you so much. And I take care. And I'll watch 24 with you. Okay. In my little box room. Yeah. In my little bed. You guys gotta come up with like a little like R&B chorus and I'll sing. No, I can't come up with it. You have to come up with it and then I'll sing it. We're gonna go. brighter.
Okay, we got plenty of
I want to do
material.
that.
Go if you want to go. I don't know, but maybe I can do this on my own. Truth told, everybody knows you got out of this a while ago. I can use the room to grow. Parts of you will linger in the spaces down below. I keep making myself show. You keep making me want you to go. Smile at the sway of the game. You and me, they are all the same. Smile if you long for a love or a song, but smile for it's all in vain. I don't like glow. But you get darker than I had the unfortune to know. You grow bright again though. Burning eyes emitting light alone. Smile at the sway of the game. You and me, they are all the same. Smile if you long for a loan or a song, but smile for it's all in vain. Smile on the side that's away from the rain, but smile for it's all a game. Maybe I don't follow, I shouldn't have called. Some things I can't swallow, harder to fall. Now it's all we talk of, aren't we, darling? You are free to do as you please. Go if you want to go. Go if you want to go. Although I will let you go, you are never over, just forever on your own. If you want to go, go. If you want to go, although I will let you go, you are never over, just forever on your own.
On the darkened road, the saddest songs lift slowly to her ears. Rounding corners, drifting into sound as visions soon appear. Head toward the transparent ledge of a dream. Takes just another step to get you there. Melts with the wisdom which drowns in white sound. Stay close, fantastic seeds pollute the air and make us care. Color be gone. Slighted mind sights, black lights overhead. Withered buried tones for skeletons reveal what's left unsaid. Head toward the manifest gesture of needs. Here's to the welding of the atmosphere. Melts with the ice storm of waning machines. Hold for a moment when the makers share a hint of care. color be gone. Light shall come and catch the eye, here until there's nothing left to mend. Side, he calls for all commotion to away. Combs the grounds for those unguided, seeking solace at the gate. Look toward the glittered mirage of a queen, survived by members of a new frontier. Melt from the odd and bizarre old routine, forgotten by any to pioneer. The ones too clear, color be gone. Color be gone. The minstrel boy to the war has gone in the rain.